Going live. And we are live. Okay. So we are ready for the challenge, the coach. I'm going to just say in chat, hi everyone. All right. Hey, Coach Henry. I am
What's up?
Grandmaster Magesh Panchanathan. This is Coach Henry. We both are going to be doing live stream on games that our students are playing against their coaches. I see people getting in. Sai is in there. Hi, Sai. Coach Henry, you might probably be seeing a lag in the chat, yeah?
No, I see Sai just said hi.
Oh, okay.
No,
You're seeing all
nobody
of
else
us.
so far.
Perfect. How about, while we are waiting for people to get in, do a puzzle rush? What do you guys think about that? Should we do that? Like a 3-minute puzzle rush? What is it?
I think Sai is there. They can start playing too. So
Well, we need to have people joining in, and then at some point, Coach Robert's there. Yes. Well,
Sai,
double
you're
F-
gonna send a challenge to us on chess.com. Send a challenge to Ben or to Coach Robert, who's on Coach Anu's account.
That's right. We're just going to wait a few more, maybe a couple of more minutes, and then we're going to select. So we're going to have, in the next 1 hour, we're going to get to play against the coaches, but not everyone will get to. So remember that it's only 2 of them playing today, and we're going to play 5-minute games. You have to challenge the coach for a 5-minute each game with no time delay. Okay, that's the time control we are talking about, and let's go on and do a puzzle rush. So maybe Coach Henry can help me while I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where it is? Okay, there it is. Puzzle rush, a 3-minute puzzle rush. Okay, let's go. Where is the back rank checkmate? I'm so slow with my mouse. This is one of the most difficult things for me to do. Okay, take the free knight. Okay, let's go for the checkmate. Okay. What do we have here? Checkmate in 1. What do we have here? What am I missing? Oh, bishop g6 and queen f8. Queen d5. Ooh, this is sneaky. Okay. Queen time. Okay, check. Pick up that bishop. Remove the defender. Okay, that was pretty easy. Okay, trade, and let's queen. What do we have here? Okay. Oops, just take. What do we... Okay. Check, take, check, and take. And, okay, check, and take. Okay, so here, and push, push. These are not that obvious, are they?
They get hard quick.
I know. So we can go for the check and do that. Okay, that should be free. What are they doing?
Pins.
That's not good. I'm sure I can take that, yeah? Okay. Queen trap, maybe? How do we do this? This is not good. This is not good. Why is this taking so much time? No, maybe queen d3? No. Okay, okay. Why did I miss this? Pawns, why can't I just queen? That was comfortable. Okay, I'm going to take the rook back, and that was not even supposed to be a puzzle, I guess. Okay, let's win the knight. Okay, check. Okay, take, take. What do we have? Check, check. Didn't let me checkmate. Okay, check. Checkmate. What do we have here? Okay, take and maybe g4 and pick up that one. Check, take, and take. Probably my last one. Okay, what do I do? Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
What was the final score?
33.
33.
How-
Nice.
how
That's
far-
my record in 5 minutes, I think.
How far behind are we in this? You're still not seeing it in live stream?
Oh, we're a good 6 seconds behind.
Oh, we're good 6 seconds behind. Okay. All right. Now we have a few of our students already in there. I think that's perfect. They're asking us when can we challenge. How about this, guys? Just to make it fun, I'm going to ask a quick question and you can answer. So we'll get the top two answers because we have two coaches. Okay, you give two answers and those two players will get to challenge Coach Anu and Coach Ben. Okay. Or Coach Henry, do you want to ask a question? I asked the trivia question yesterday, so why did you go for it?
Okay, sure. Let's see. Gotta think of a good question. Okay, so what country has produced the most world champions? Easy.
Good question. Let's go. What country has produced the most world champions? Two lucky answers. Okay, we got two answers already. We got Arav and we got Neil. With Russia, I'm guessing that's correct answer, Coach Henry.
I was looking for Soviet Union.
Okay, I think we can live with Russia.
There's our top two then. Whoever said Russia and Soviet Union first.
Okay, so I will have both challenges. So Arav, you can challenge Coach Anu. Coach Robert will be playing in Coach Anu's place. It says Coach Anu, but it's Coach Robert. Actually, let's flip it around because Neil knows Robert and Arav knows Ben. Okay, so Arav, you'll be challenging Coach Ben. His ID is on this live stream. It's Hazy13. And Neil, you'll be challenging Coach Anu, but it's actually Coach Robert who will be playing in there. So once you guys start, I will be looking at your game very soon. So hopefully it's a 5-minute game with no delay, okay? That's what you should be doing. Let's see. Let's go here live and follow these people. Only if I can find them. Okay, I got Coach Anu, follow, and I got Coach Ben, and follow. So hopefully their games will start soon. So this is the first time we're doing this, Coach Henry. You said you have not streamed before.
I have not streamed before. Yeah, I know I'm being a little quiet.
Well, welcome to the stream club. I probably did this a long time ago. I did some streaming with oh, hold on. Let's just answer some of the questions. Can you challenge me? Actually, I'm on mobile. Oh, okay. You guys should be able to challenge the coach because they will not know your ID. They might not sometimes be looking at the live stream. You guys have to try to challenge. That's why we have the ID up here on chess.com. If you just go to, you can just find a member and challenge anyone in chess.com. Let's see if any game has started. I don't see any game started. Arav, were you able to challenge Coach Ben? You don't need to do a friend request, guys. I'm gonna show you to you really quick. So if you go to, let's say on the left, you see members. Click on members, and you will see a search option, which is actually not so visible. It's behind our screen. But if you go to the search, how do I do this? You might not be exactly able to see the search. But if I type in Hazy13, and if you go to someone's profile, you see this profile, you should be able to challenge right there. You should be able to click challenge. You should be able to select the time control and send it. That's what you should be doing. You do not need to be friends to do that. So don't send a friend request and wait for it. Raghav says India is the country with the most world champions. I like. Oh, we got a game going. Awesome. Coach Ben has started his game with Coach. With Arav Goldstein. Let's go. Loopy loop owl. Okay, we got a Sicilian Alapin. While we're waiting for Coach Robert to start, we'll keep an eye on this game. So they're playing a 5-minute game. I like white's pawn structure there. Yeah? That's pretty neat. So if you're playing the live game, I would say mute the stream so you don't get to hear what we are talking about, to be fair. We might get excited, we might talk about future moves. So if you're playing the live stream, make sure you mute. You can watch, but you have to mute. Okay, so seems like a fair game, Coach Henry.
Yep. So white just played bishop e2 because they're worried about bishop takes f3, doubling the pawns.
Ooh.
So now black is threatening to take on d4, right?
Which Arav might have missed.
And that's going to be pretty painful.
This
I think.
is not pretty.
Now c3 is falling.
So we lost 2 pawns out of, not a great start, but that's okay. Hopefully you can hang in there. Actually, he's getting one back. And in a dangerous way. Actually, no. Looks like that's a... Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. Was just looking at that. Looks like discovered attacks and pins are the theme for Arav. So one more thing we need to tell our students is that they're playing 5-minute game and it's not 3-minute game. I guess they're playing it more like a 3-minute game. Which,
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Looks like Czech Magnus have started playing too, so we can quickly take a look at that. This is the game between Coach Robert, who's playing black, against Neil Samant, playing white. This is going a little bit slow. That's okay. And by the way, this is a very evenly matched game. And I think in terms of rating, it's not too far apart. So this is going to be a lot more interesting. Even though Arav can, of course, definitely play much, much better than giving up a couple of pawns. He's going to have to do extra push-ups in next class to cover for this.
So white wants to make a big attack on the king side here, right?
Of course, yeah. Well, you're looking at Czech Magnus. I'm going to switch back. I switched for a second. I'm coming back to that. All right. Let's also listen to some questions. If anyone has any questions at this point, I don't see anything specific. So, Coach Henry, maybe you can keep an eye on the chat because I'm switching between boards.
Sure.
Perfect. So this is very typical plan with very strong space in the center to attack on the king side. A good move, a necessary move for white, yeah, to stop knight b4. That bishop is extremely important.
So guys, if you just joined, we'll ask some questions, some chess trivia questions, and if you get them right, you'll be able to challenge, okay? So don't challenge yet.
That's right. Wait for your turn. If not, you can watch the games. We're analyzing the games. It'll still be fun. You'll still get a lot. This is mainly just for our students at Chess Kings and Queens. So we all get to hang out and play against each other and talk about our games.
So here, Magesh, is he going to re-fianchetto the bishop by playing rook e8, bishop f8?
Oh, that's one of the common ideas. I think that's possible. The only thing right now I'm worried is if the bishop gets out. I mean, I'm actually looking at something like this for white at some point, yeah?
I can't see your arrows.
Oh, not yet. I should be talking. It takes a few seconds. By the way, to all of you, there is a few like 5-6 second lag. So if you don't hear us immediately, just keep in mind that you have a few seconds behind. But knight h3 and knight g5 is happening, and Coach Robert played f6. Interesting. I feel like all of black's pieces are on one side. That looks a little dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want knight h4, take on g6 or something like that. I guess it's too late now. This looks good too.
Well, I guess bishop f6 is coming in now. So hopefully a little bit of regrouping for black. Unless Neil could...
Rook h5 maybe?
Rook
Is
h5
that too much?
I was thinking of bishop f4 and just giving up the exchange.
Ah, okay.
Play for the dark squares. But I think all of that is a little too ambitious. It's not... Can I win a free pawn? Bishop takes d4? Is that a free pawn? No, it's not. I guess bishop d4, queen d4, and after rook c2, maybe there's a bishop c3 kind of tricks with some kind of discovered attack. So it seems
or bishop h6.
It seems to me like that'll be a little bit of trouble. I'm quickly going to go to the other game, see what happened. Ooh, we have a lot of changes in the other game. Looks like it's pretty much over here. So if this is done, okay. So Coach Ben has taken down the first first student. Okay, Arav, thanks for the challenge and thanks for playing. But you have to remember that this is a little longer. You are playing a 5-minute match, so you could take a little longer. So it's time to pick the second player from the group. Coach Henry?
Okay. Let me think of another good chess trivia question. Okay. How old is the oldest player in the top, or the oldest player above 2,700? That's what I want to know.
The oldest player about 27.
The oldest super grandmaster.
I'm seeing a message from Rohan Madam saying that he'd be very unhappy if he's not able to play, Coach. Rohan, remember this. We all cannot get to play in the same day, okay? By the way, I think we got an answer. Maybe not right. I'm guessing.
I want the age. Guess the age so that people can guess even if they don't know exactly who it is. But Dinesh, I think you have some good ideas. I just had to make sure that Gelfand wasn't still above 2,700, but
we got to guess a 56 years old. If it's close enough, I guess we should just pick.
Dinesh is right on the money. Vishy Anand is 50 years old, oldest player above 2,700.
Okay, let's go. Dinesh, well, actually, I think that's a parent's account. You can challenge Coach Ben, so which is Hazy13. Go for a challenge. And guys, you will all hopefully get some chance to play. If you're not ready to, just keep in mind that not everybody might get a chance to play, right? All right. Oh, I left this in this. We had to look at this other game between Neil Summon and Coach Robert. Oh, this got pretty interesting. Looks like Robert was able to get through the C file and get in. Okay, I'm going to close this out and I have only one game when the second one starts. Oh, looks like we got a second game started there. We might have Coach Ben going in for 2 games before Coach Robert finishes the first one. Okay. What is happening here? Rook takes e5, queen takes e5 is threatening checkmate. Oh, this is a pretty interesting idea. But why can't I play bishop takes
g3?
Just
take and you have king f7 hits the rook at the end.
And the bishop on d2. So, and the knight on h5. That's kind of every single white piece is hanging.
You have 3 pieces and they're all hanging. That's
interesting. Manages to salvage the knight, but I think it's still probably not good enough. I like that. I think keeping the bishop makes more sense. A bishop pair in an open position is awesome. But Coach Henry, I have a question. Isn't Gelfand older than Anand, and he's still over 2,700, right?
He is not still 2,700, but he is older.
Not anymore, though, right? That's right, yeah. Okay, switching to Coach Ben's game, which started as a Queen's Gambit, d4, d5, c4. Queen's Gambit accepted.
Although, it does look like Coach Robert is going to be flagged. It looks like...
Oh, really?
Well, and he's down a pawn now. A lot happened.
Coach Robert is down to 3 seconds. So that's... Oh, we got checkmate.
Good. Oh.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad matchup. Close enough. Thanks for playing, Neil. I think you came back with an interesting swing. Okay. Let's... Okay, I'm going to close this one. And
all right, chat. To play Coach Robert, I need the age of the youngest Super Grandmaster. Guess how old the youngest player who's a Super Grandmaster is. So above 2,700.
Okay, youngest Grandmaster about 20, Super Grandmaster over 2,700. Let's see who can go with that. The age.
The youngest Grandmaster ever was 12, so 10 is a little too low.
Vedantas is 13.
I think Sam is the closest so far.
All right.
You guys are still too optimistic.
Let's go. Let's pick one with what we have.
Okay, let's pick Sam. Sam, you're the closest with 14. The correct answer is 16 from Iran. Ali Reza Farouja. Okay, Sam, challenge Coach Robert on Coach Anu's account.
Well, eventually we got 16, I guess.
We did. That's true.
But okay, we are getting to go with this.
Got to go for speed too, guys.
Okay, so let's see what's going on. Chess.com wants to know if I'm still here. Yes, I am still here. Okay. So this is pretty interesting. White. So Coach Ben has an extra pawn. So Black has 3 pawns on the queen side, but White has, which is 3 to 2 is one extra pawn, but White has 4. So it looks like Coach Ben is sailing through this one. I haven't seen the next game with Coach Robert yet. So if Sam was the one who's challenging, right?
Yep, should be Sam.
Okay. Neil, good game. It became pretty close. I think you were really way ahead in time. I guess that kind of decided the game. When Coach Robert played King F7, Black seemed to be winning, but I didn't pay attention at the time. Coach Henry pointed out. Flagging. Well, you played 5-minute game, so fair enough. Good game. Yeah, Coach Robert, that's true. No increment is a tough play in this, particularly with the young students. I agree with you. But I think with our time constraint, increment will put a little bit of a spin. It'll make it more difficult. That's the only reason I thought we have to go with no increment. Okay, what else is going on? So we still have the extra pawn game going on.
So here,
yeah,
to me, it looks like it was a mistake to trade on the e-file. You want to just leave the rooks there, so if they trade, they give up the e-file. I don't know. Because now, like, you don't want to trade all the rooks off, surely. So.
Are you looking at Coach
Dinesh versus Ben, yeah.
Okay. Oh, the second rook just came for a trade. Is that what you're talking about? Coach
Yeah.
Henry? Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Makes sense, yeah. Well, I think at this point, simplification, I mean, it's bound to happen with the open file, but I guess White's still up an extra pawn, yeah? So maybe just take and go f3, yeah? Possibly take and go f3 to make sure e4 is not hanging, and that should be okay. All right, by the way, we still didn't get a challenge. So whoever won against a challenge, Coach Robert's ID is the same as Coach Anu's ID. Coach Robert is playing in Coach Anu's ID. Sam. So you have to challenge Anuprita 19, which is in Coach Anu's account here. So go ahead and challenge. Raga wants to challenge me. Let's just wait for a couple of minutes. Hopefully the challenge comes in. If not, we will have to move on to the next person to challenge, guys. We only have a limited time. We want to get as many people in. Vishwas is asking about how to challenge. Vishwas, if anyone joined in later, what we are doing right now is Coach Henry or me will ask some questions. Anyone who answers the question will get a challenge. How do I challenge? Okay, who do I challenge? Lots of questions are coming through. If you can find the member ID in chess.com, you should be able to click challenge. So on the left side of the menu, I showed this briefly. I'm going to show it one more time. If you go to the left side, you will see all these options. And one of them shows members. You click on that. On the right, I'm not going to click on it because I lose the game. If you click on that on the right side of the window, you will see a small search option in which you can type in Anuprita 19, which is Coach Anu's ID. That'll pull up the account, and there you will be able to match for a 5-minute game. Adam, if you're not able to do it, I will have someone else challenge, and then maybe you can go next. We'll have 1 more minute. Who was the next one, Coach Henry?
Sam.
Oh, well, I mean, if he's not able to do it.
Oh, if he's not, let me go back and see who said 16. Satish. That might be your parents' name, but Satish.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I think it's Santosh, the student name, if I remember right. Yep.
That's right.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. We missed a little bit of an action in that.
Yeah, it went downhill quick.
Yeah, so now we have the extra piece. Mm-hmm. So Coach Ben is comfortably sailing with the extra piece. And he's also up a minute. So unfortunately, no chance of flagging him anymore. Let's, yes, Santosh, we figured who you are. Santosh is clarifying who he is. By the way, does anyone have a strategy on how you're going to beat one of the coaches? I think Neil gave us an answer saying his strategy was flagging.
Mm-hmm.
Flag them. Ryan says the same. Flag them. We guys have been playing. We have been playing chess for so many years, right? Coach Henry, they think we're going to just think and just flag. That's funny.
Well, it worked on Robert. They're confident. Back rank checkmate. Okay. You're getting specific.
Oh, wow, really? Okay, so we have to pass this message on to Coach Anu, Coach Robert, and Coach Ben to
Yes.
make
Do
sure.
not get back ranked.
Yep, we don't want
Play
back rank
H3 on
checkmates.
move 1.
Okay,
Fool's
so
mate. All right. I don't think fool's mate. I'll be surprised.
okay, Sam is still not able to challenge, unfortunately. Okay, we'll need to go on. Guys, the next person, which is Santosh, you can challenge Coach Robert. 5-minute game. Sam, you will have to figure it out. I just showed you some part of it. You go to members on the left part of the menu, find members, click on it, go to the search box. This is for everyone. Type in the name of whichever coach you're playing with. It'll pull up the coach, and then you can challenge in one of the small icons below it. I'm actually going to go ahead and show it one more time because it looks like we are struggling with that. I'm going to type in Anuprita 19 in the search box, which you're still not seeing because it's on the right side of the screen. Don't worry about that. But this pops up, and this icon, challenge, will give you the option. You select 5 minutes here, and you will be able to challenge, okay? So we're going to go back to live chess. And, oh, not bad. We picked up exactly where we left.
Santosh, Robert's account is Anuprita19. He's playing on.
Oh,
on his
it's
account.
already going on. Looks like the game started.
that was a
VB7
message.
Awesome. Is that... Who's VB7 Awesome? Is that you, Santosh?
All right, guys. To play Coach Ben, I need the name of the country where chess was invented. Easy.
Ooh, I like this. All right, Ryan.
All right.
Ryan got
Ryan
it.
got it quick. India. Looks like we all knew that.
Oh, Vedanta is the one who's playing against VB7. Okay, that's fine. He got a game in.
Okay.
He got a game in.
Okay, so Santosh, you'll get the next one that's available, okay?
Well, looks like the game ended.
Oh, that was quick, huh?
And we got another starting. Castle 3298. Coach Robert is disputing our historical fact. He says it's not a historical fact that the game originated in India. I think Coach Robert, we're going to go with the popular belief here.
Yeah. Coach Robert is true. I think if you ask somebody from Iran, they would say Iran. And if you ask somebody from China, they would say China.
Okay. All right. Sam is saying it didn't work. Unfortunately, we are not able to figure out why at this point. Okay,
Okay, but both coaches are playing, right?
yeah, at this point, both coaches are playing. I guess at this point, we just let them challenge one after another. Is that what we do?
I
Do
guess
we-
so.
Do
Free
we
for all.
open it up? Do we say go for it? All right, guys. I think we are opening the floor. So the first few games were like that, and now it looks like some games have started on its own. Some of you are not able to challenge, so we probably have to change our plan a little bit. Go ahead and challenge the coach. If they are done with the game and if your timing is perfect, you'll probably get a chance to play against them. And if you're not, please don't be upset. They're trying to play as many games as possible. All right, let's look at this one, Coach Henry. What is going on here? Ooh, free pawn.
That's gotta hurt. So this was a London with the bishop on g5. I like that better, I guess. What is that called?
That's right, yeah. Well, it's called win a pawn on h7, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what Super Soccer Ryan is doing against Coach Ben. Okay, so we got an open position. Pad
You
of
see
bishops.
Coach Ben fianchettos his bishop every game.
As white and as black? Does he do that as white?
Yeah, he plays the Catalan as white, so.
Oh, okay. So I see that. So if you guys, here is a tip if you want to play Coach Ben. If you're playing white, play 1b3, yeah?
Yes.
1b3 and then that's it. Coach Ben's plans are all on hold.
No, I think even against 1b3, he plays g6, bishop
No.
b2, knight f6.
Oh,
He
really?
does. Yeah. So play 1h4, 1h4, g6, then play h5.
He's relentless. Oh, no. It was going okay up to this point until Ryan seemed to have lost a pawn on b2. Okay, so this is a little problematic for white, I guess. Let's go back to Coach Robert, see what's going on. He's still up a pawn. And we still have a very solid structure. I don't see any problems. And I think Coach Robert has switched modes and started playing much faster now.
Yes.
Lesson learned.
So the knight's coming to e5, I guess.
Yep, I think the bishop is going to go to e4, knight's going to go to e5. Maybe a rook lift at some point coming up. It's beginning to look pretty much done. Let's see what's going on here again. I guess still the extra pawn. Not much of a difference. Vishwas, that's right. There are only 2 coaches playing today at this point. Even if we had more coaches, the unfortunate thing is we won't be able to follow all the games. We thought about it. We could have all the coaches playing at the same time, but the problem is we won't be able to see all the games. And I mean, it's still fun. You could play, but I think the best fun part is, you know, us all playing and talking about chess together, right? So bear with us. We probably can get a lot of games in. We have already played a few. But the only thing I would recommend is if you already played one game, I would say after that, you know, wait for your turn because everyone else needs to get a chance. So we see a comment, Coach Henry. Vedanta is saying Coach Robert is really good. That is right, Vedanta. Yes. They want to know if I can host a simul. I have not done a simul. I know Coach Robert has done a simul on Lee Chess, and I know people have done it too. So at this point, not so sure how to do it, but it's probably not so. It's straightforward, I'm thinking, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we were thinking about it. Maybe next time we can do a simul that each coach will get to play a lot more games at the same time. Maybe we can try that. And towards the end, if someone did not get a chance, actually, we have about 20-25 people in the stream. I think everyone should get a chance. I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Hopefully, everyone will get a chance to play today, and no one will be disappointed. So Ryan is hanging in there, trying to put up a fight. He has a knight on a1, stopping the pawn from queening. Is that bishop getting trapped? Not exactly, huh? There is c5. Holding the bishop together. I guess I'm going to switch to Coach Robert's game to see what is going on. So Robert is maintaining his healthy 1 pawn lead, I guess. And seems to be way up on time.
And we're hitting the rook on a8. That's important. I wondered why not rook takes f2.
Oh yes, that's right. If rook takes f2, queen takes a8. By the way, if they mute the stream, they will still be able to see my arrows, right? Giving away the important threats. How do we deal with that? I don't know. Who is Castle 3298?
That's Santosh.
Oh, that's Santosh. Okay, awesome.
All right. He saves his rook. Good.
He has a few seconds left, but I think it's...
Yes, I have deja vu from one game ago with Robert.
Unless Santosh finds a checkmate in the next 4 seconds. Sai's advice is play really fast. Okay, so that was that. Guys, it's an open challenge now. Anyone can challenge the coaches. You have the 2 IDs up there. And I'm showing the games on live stream, so you can time your challenge maybe to hopefully get to play against the coaches. Sai got in a game. Okay, nice. Sai is playing against Coach Robert. I also like this combination of New Jersey and North Carolina, mixing it up. I see some students from New Jersey challenging coaches from North Carolina, and vice versa.
All right, and Ben has converted against Ryan.
Oh, okay. So that looks like it's pretty much over. So someone might be getting ready to challenge Coach Ben, guys. Vishwas, you were looking for something, and anyone else? I know Sam was the one who was not able to challenge. I don't know why he was not able to do it. I think he was getting a little frustrated. I'm sorry about it. if you're not familiar with the chess.com ways on how it works, it's a little tricky. Hopefully by next time you'll understand it and you'll be able to do it more. Rook b8 and b6. Interesting.
Yeah, whenever I see rook b8, I think b5.
Exactly. And I find it a little bit passive, I guess, for black, yeah? We have extremely strong center for white. And black probably has to go b5, which didn't happen. So Ryan's game is done. Ryan, thanks for playing. Good try. But again, you gave up probably a little too early with the 2 bishops. But even that was not so bad. I think the biggest mistake was bishop takes b2. If any game is interesting, Coach Henry, if you want us to look at it separately, we can definitely do that. We have a way to analyze the games. So far, I think everything has been pretty straightforward. Except maybe Coach Robert and Neil's game was interesting. With all those tactics that was coming along, yeah?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. What do we have here? Ryan wants
black,
to,
please.
Sorry, Ryan wants to know if he wants to play again. Ryan, I would say wait a little bit. We have about 20 to 25 players, students waiting here. So hopefully all of them get a chance to play. You can still watch the stream, watch the games, given your analysis. Uh-oh. Sai had a mouse slip, apparently.
Yeah, why is that playing e6 and then e5 in 2 different moves? Was that the mouse slip?
I think so.
Okay.
And you were saying something, Coach Henry.
Oh yeah, I was just questioning e6. I thought I was gonna say e5 looked better.
Okay, so the most typical plan, I'm guessing, of course, is at some point to go knight h4 and f4 and use the extra space to attack. So let's see if Coach Ben is going to do something like that. And let's... Oh, sorry, this is not Coach Ben. This is Coach Robert. Yep.
Yeah.
My bad.
I like how he has space on the queen side, the center, and the king side.
Overall, yeah. And that's why actually it's kind of important to get this going. Or actually this going. Somewhere black needs to fight back, right? And we'll talk to Sai about this. Because you need to always fight for the space, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe black should do the same thing, move his knight and play f5.
Which is what he's doing. That's good. And the good thing now is f4 is not possible maybe yet, because after e takes f4, the knight might be hanging.
Right.
So typically white wants to take back with a pawn. Okay, this could be good and bad. What do you think, Coach Henry? Trading this bishop.
Well, whenever I see that, I just leave it there, because then I can always bring my rook to h8 if I need to. I don't know. I feel like f5 for black, gets his play going.
Absolutely, I like it, because the reason I'm saying is this trade is usually a bit tricky, because that bishop is not the greatest of the bishop, but it's also a really good defending bishop. So if that bishop is gone, maybe white will checkmate black. But if not, I think black is okay. We get one piece off the board, and we also trade the bad one. Okay, so let's quickly jump over to the other game, I guess, to see what is going on with Coach Ben. He's up a pawn. Rohan, Madame is playing. I'm glad he got to play, because he was extremely unhappy when he found out that, or he said that, I'm going to be extremely sad if I don't get to play the coach today. So we are happy that didn't happen. What opening was this? How did he get queen? He just played queen b3 and e6. So I guess e6 was delayed quite a bit in this game, and that queen eventually came to b3, hitting a double attack. This one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
So this looks pretty straightforward. We have to tell Rohan not to give up bishops for knights in open positions.
Right. e4 for white, maybe.
Yeah.
Or just castle first. Castle and avoid a hassle.
And also maybe bring the queen back, yeah? We have a queen with an extra pawn sitting in black's territory. At some point, just bring it back to safety before something goes wrong. Should we switch, Coach Henry? I think this looks pretty straightforward, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Something bad happened. Something very bad happened.
Knight g7.
Sai.
Oh. When I first thought it, I thought it was knight takes pawn on g7 sacrifice, but no, black has no queen.
That happens to be the queen.
Yes.
How did that happen? Actually, after bishop g7, queen g7. So that was a mistake. Maybe bishop g7, just take with the knight. And black might have been okay there. queen takes, what happened was after queen takes, there was a discovered attack on f5, which probably is what finished the game off. Okay, so, well, not yet, but probably soon. That's interesting. Coach Robert doesn't want to take the knight and wants to play queen e7 to take the other knight. Okay, what else is going on? Question for the coaches. Is it better to not trade a piece that is very good and active for a rook, like an active bishop or a knight? I will let you answer that, Coach Henry.
It depends on the exact position. If you get concrete play for it, then yes, it's good or yes, it's good to let your rook be captured, right? But if you can consolidate afterwards, then you just have to calculate, I think.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you in that. There is no one answer that fits all. I can show a lot of examples where the bishop and knight active piece would probably be a lot more valuable than the rook. But you can also see a lot of examples where it's the other way around, because the rook might get stronger around the corner. Right. So you have to evaluate it per position. All right, so it looks like Coach Robert won that game. And, we got Florina challenging Coach Robert. Okay, so that game has started there. And Neil is happy that he did not lose to the French. Everybody has their own problems.
So on the same note, one really typical mistake I see people do is they play bishop c4 and knight g5 and then black castles, and they trade both their knight and their bishop for the rook and the pawn. That's almost never a good idea. I mean, again, sometimes it can be a good idea if you have some tactic with the pin, but if you're just straight up trading your two only developed pieces for a rook, usually that's a very bad idea. Absolutely.
When we get to an e4, e5 position, maybe I even like to show it up quickly on the board so everybody can see it. But yeah, so bishop and knight for a rook, not a great idea. This is shaping up to a very sharp game. I like it. So the kings could be castled on opposite sides, depending on where the king goes. Let's wait for what Coach Robert does. Not sure if I like that move so much. I know it's a very thematic move, but I definitely don't like that move, because I think there was a pawn blunder, which was not captured. I don't know why. I think
which pawn was that?
The pawn on g5 was hanging. I didn't highlight. I didn't show the arrows.
With check. Yep.
With check. So I was initially suspicious because the e5 square opens up. So as it is, that was not my main. You have to do this a little bit slower by playing h4, usually. So the interesting thing about this, for those who are playing the Sicilian, open Sicilian, is that when you play f5, it's more of a give and take, which is probably most of the things in chess. That is, you give this very strong square for black, but you also add pressure on e6. So you have to decide. If e6 cracks, then definitely that'd be worth it. Oh, I see some dangerous play from Coach Robert. It's 6. That's quite scary. The king is about to be blown wide open, yeah? What are you thinking, Coach Henry? So what does white do?
F takes e6. I mean, I can't look at anything else.
I think g6. I was going to say that. I'm actually pretty
you're right. Even
impressed with Florina's move. g6 looks a little painful.
Yeah, e6 is in big trouble.
I like I said, that's the point. h6 was probably a little bit too dangerous. Let's see if Coach Robert can swindle his way out of this. This is going to be interesting. This is danger for Coach Robert.
Wow,
with the
just castles.
I thought that was probably necessary, but there is definitely knight e6 that he's losing. He's definitely losing the pawn. And white should be completely better.
And it's a killer knight too. Killer knight.
Yeah, white should be completely better. But okay, his king is temporarily safe. And hopefully his control on the dark squares and the lack of the dark square bishop for white can give him some chance to fight. But let's see. Let's see how that goes. Okay, we missed this game, I guess. Looks like Rohan lost against Coach Ben. Okay. All right, someone else can challenge Coach Ben, guys.
Yeah, this is looking bad for Robert. Knight d5 is coming. The g file's open. What is Black's counterplay? Playing b4 and rook c8?
I guess b4 is the only real chance, but maybe b4 right now, yeah?
b4 I was hoping, well, I wanted knight d5.
Knight d5 I'll take, of course. I have to take it. But
But
I mean,
then my knight can never be dislodged, right? And my queen covers the a3 pawn.
well, at this point, I guess black has to resign to the fact that there's going to be a knight on e6.
I was hoping bishop c8 at some point, but too slow.
Too slow, exactly. No, I think black's real counterplay is the dark squared bishop, like I pointed out. I think if he's going to swindle something, that's how he's going to do it.
So how does the dark through g5 or
Through f6, g5,
f6?
and so see now it's not that bad because the white bishop on f1 never gets to go to c4. So, but if it finds a way to go to c4, I think that's basically end of the game. Yeah. So if that bishop becomes active, I will definitely say it's over. I mean, white's of course still much better, being up a pawn. Queen a4, interesting. Let's see how this goes. By the way, it looks like Wish God. Who's Wish God? Is this Vishwas? Maybe Vishwas got a game in. But I'm kind of very interested in this position right now. I think we should stick to this one.
Yeah. So what if something like sack the exchange on d4, if queen takes and I'm threatening rook g7, or I guess
Bishop f6.
bishop f6.
But I do like the possibility because it does open up bishop c4. But you know what? Maybe white should just take care of... Ooh, is that a blunder? Yep. I think we might have fell for it. Intermezzo. This is unfortunate.
That's a shame. I feel like white was just looking for the knockout there.
Yeah. Well, it was not that easy, I think, with the dark squared bishop. Clearly, we were not able to find anything absolutely straightforward there, right? Okay, but it's still interesting. Wait, what's going on here? What if I take the knight on e5? Is that not something I can do?
Yeah, it looks like a double blunder, maybe.
Coach Robert is maybe trying to flag now. This has gotten... The swing has happened again. I think white's completely winning again. The open king may be a little bit of a problem, but I don't see that to be a huge issue. So just take on e4 maybe. Queen takes e4. Pawn f6. This is not so great. And at this point, it looks like it's going to be a problem. Oh no, that might be a losing move. That might be a losing move, Coach Robert. I am seeing trouble.
What do we have with bishop d3?
I don't
and the
like
pawn moves?
that. Ooh. That is trouble.
Not good. f6 check, GG.
And this is over.
And you have to give the rook with check even.
The question is, can Florina win with 1 minute left on the clock? I'm sure she
I
should
believe
be
in
able
her.
to.
I think she can.
Yeah, she should be able to.
And
Unless-
just keep attacking here, right? The king is still not safe.
Oh, she found this simplifying move as well. So she's like, not taking any chances. That should do it, but still, checkmate coming up. All right, so let's move on to the other game because that quite straightforward seems like a flagging thing at this point.
Yes.
Let's see if Coach Robert can do that. I'm not sure if he can pull it off, but let's see this one. Looks like the action is already over.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back to the chat to see if Vish was. Neil is still saying flag, flag, flag. I'm not sure who this is. I'm guessing this is Vishwas, but he's already down a piece. Neil, are you streaming videos? You should be. Or are you recording videos? What is that? I think I saw somewhere in the chat.
All right, and Coach Robert has been taken down.
Oh, okay. So that was a tough one. I think Coach Robert completely had it. Oh, with 36 seconds. Okay. Good job, Florina. But you have to remember to play. Be careful about playing f5. Not safe. Not safe.
So with Ben just fianchettoing every single game, I think we should request from the chat a new opening for Ben to try. I bet he would be game for that.
Not a bad idea. I like that idea. Absolutely.
Right.
No fianchetto allowed.
What opening should Ben play? We'll ask him nicely to play it, but he might decline.
Okay, so Florina's happy with the win. Good job, Florina. But that was a very interesting Sicilian game. But there are a couple of blunders to go and look at, which might be very useful.
Coach Robert has blamed the loss on the sun. That's a new one.
Yes. Ryan is not so forgiving. Ryan's like, don't make excuses. One thing all of you students need to know is that we as coaches have the right to do whatever we want, right? Don't forget that. If we win because we are good, we made t-shirts even for that, right? If we lose, it's only because something strange happened in the universe. Oh, we have a nice checkmate with a...
Sai says he's going to Fianchetto on bin squares.
How
You
do
would
you
have
do
to have
that?
a pretty good position to do that.
Well, yeah, how would
Play
you do
bishop
that?
g7 as white.
Vedanta says he has a shirt which says that if you make mistakes, it's because of the universe.
Uh-oh, do we have
Okay.
a windmill here? Oh, no
Wait,
windmill, just checking.
looks like we have a new player in town. Coach Anu, have you started playing? Okay, I got a nod. She's sitting right next to me and playing the game. So let's go and see that. So we have to see Coach Anu's first game. Out of C. Who is out of C?
Is this is the real Coach Anu? This isn't...
That's right. No more imposter Coach Robert. It's not WFM Coach Robert. It's Coach Anu right now who's playing.
Robert went out to buy some sunglasses so he won't lose any more games.
What is it, Coach Anu?
I think it's 3-2 by mistake.
Ah, so the game went to 3-2. Okay, guys, when you challenge the coaches, try to do 5-0. But I guess you could do some 3-2 games if you guys want to. There's nothing wrong with that. At this point, particularly because we are, I want to make sure everybody gets a game in. Did anyone not get a game in yet? We probably got a bunch. It's probably about, would you say we got 10, 15 games?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's see. Moving back to what is going on here. I was just reading the chat a little bit. Here's a problem though. I can't give anything because Coach Anu is sitting right next to me and playing. The only thing I can do is I can, maybe sign language. You guys,
Right. She
You guys-
can't hear me, can she?
No, she can't hear you. That's right. You're free to do it, Coach Henry. You're right.
And also, all of my analysis is wrong, so it won't help her anyways. Okay. So, I guess it's good. I didn't even know this was the opening to play d4 and then play b3 like this, but I think I looked it up and I think Yusupov played it a ton, so it can't be
Oh.
that bad. Yeah, but
That's-
the d pawn got out of the way, so it did not stay a bad bishop for long.
That's true. I think from my end, I can say I agree, I disagree, and and that'll keep
Okay.
Coach Anu guessing. It's like, is he agreeing to my move or? Okay, so this seems to be a little slow here. Let's take a look at what Coach Penn is doing.
It's the increment. It might as well be classical, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, look at that. VB7 has offered a draw to Coach Penn.
Declined. I can tell you that one.
Declined. But you know what? Wait, who is VB7? Is this his second game? I thought we saw VB7 already, right? Did we not see VB7 play a game before?
I can't remember.
Not so sure. Okay, I thought I might have
No,
seen VB7.
I checked his archive. Oh wait, yes, he has. He already played.
Vedanta, you're getting in for a second. Anika wants to play Coach Anu. So that's true. Anika, you can challenge Coach Anu after this game. Welcome to our stream. Okay, so this is a pretty even game with a symmetrical pawn structure for Coach Penn, I guess. Right, nothing special going on. Why is Coach Penn taking such a long time?
Because he's Coach Ben. That's how it goes.
What
I've
could he
played
be
Ben-
thinking?
I've played Ben probably 50 times and over the board games. I can tell you, if you want to beat Coach Ben, play for the clock. Flag him.
Oh, did he just blunder a piece? Coach Ben blundered a piece. This is a
Rook
chance.
takes C8.
This is a chance. Oh, he found it. Vedanta went for it.
Nice.
Overloaded queen. Not a good sign. That too after spending for 2 minutes. This is what happens. 5-minute game. I
Yeah.
think Coach Ben got confused. Yeah, probably thinking
Yeah.
about too many things.
It's strange, but I think that's so typical to think for like a crazy long time and then just make the worst move imaginable. Like
Absolutely. Happens
you calculate
all
a
the time.
long variation and then you come back to the starting position and play the first move you see and it's a blunder.
That's usually, it happens to me all the time too. It's usually because we are so frustrated, right?
Right.
The reason we are thinking so much is because we did not find a move and we want to solve some problem. And after like 25 minutes or 30 minutes, we don't see that. And we are like, okay, done. I'm just going to play some random move and that's it. That's a problem.
All right,
So-
so people in the chat, commit to an answer. Can Ben still win down a full piece?
Good,
Do you
good
think
question.
Ben will still manage to win? Commit now, and then we'll go back and see who is correct. I think yes. I think he can.
Oh, yeah.
1300 rating is accurate. I think Ben's still a slight favorite here. Slight.
I don't remember exactly what Vedanta's over the board rating is. I don't know. Coach Anu, do you remember Vedanta's over the board rating? I don't remember exactly. He's pretty good,
That's
but
1400, I think.
yeah, but it's a blitz game under pressure. Can you do it? That's always there.
And
He's up a minute. Everything's going well for him so far.
Oh, Anika, this is a time to challenge Coach Anu. She is available right now. You can challenge Coach Anu and play a game. Vedanta is chatting on the side with 1316, so he's definitely distracted. I hope you have the chat. You've muted the stream, Vedanta, because you're not supposed to be listening to the chat while you're playing. Well, obviously he doesn't have it muted because how did he know that I asked for his rating? Yes, our chess brain working here.
someone else can challenge in the meantime.
If Anika is not challenging yet, someone else wants to challenge Coach Anu, you can go for it.
Yes,
Let's
Vedanta,
see.
mute your screen, so mute your stream so we can comment on the game. Mute your stream.
Okay.
Yes. Someone's asking, can I play Coach Ben Sparf? Sriram just walks in at this point, I guess. It says hi. Neil, you want to play another game, Coach Anu? Do you want to try to take Neil down for because he's taken one of our coaches down?
I can try.
All right, go Neil. You can challenge Coach Anu. This time it's real Coach Anu. Well, Ryan, this is more of a fun game that we are playing in here, so it's a little tricky. I wouldn't go to the point of calling it cheating, but in general, you're not supposed to be listening to a commentary from some coaches about a game while you're playing. That's right. That's going to give you a lot of information. So, but he's still keeping it together. He's brought the time down to 30 seconds, and Coach Anu has started her game, and for some reason I'm not seeing it.
No, I haven't started.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Oh, Anika is also challenging me. Should I?
I guess Neil, Anika is challenging, so she had to do that first. So you have to wait a little bit, Neil. I'm sorry about it. So
Whoa,
interesting.
That's not
Why
good.
is he giving the pawn? Is he trying to trap that knight?
desperation.
Oh no, he dropped the pawn in d5, the bad pawn. Wait.
I think he thought the rook was hanging. I think he
Yep.
thought the rook was hanging.
Exactly. He thought
All right,
that-
Ben is back in the game. Ben is back in the game.
What's funny
Although
is
still,
it's-
still worse, I guess.
Exactly. It's funny we're saying he's back in the game. He's down two
Yes.
pawns and his king is totally ruined.
Yep. Rook c7 coming with huge pressure on g7. I don't know.
But possibly some kind of checks if he can get in.
Oh, that's true. I guess we're taking on. Well, no, we can't take on a3. The rook is under attack.
Actually, you're right. How does black actually create
But we
counterplay?
can take on a3.
You can take on a3 and you can try to take on h3. But queen a3 will run into rook c7, I guess. With the last 38 seconds, he's trying to
Yes.
find that last trick. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find that trick. The good news is after rook c7, it's still not like immediate checkmate, right? So if rook c1, rook c7, he can still get his queen in. And he did go for queen takes a3, okay. That's quite interesting. Let's see if there's a possible draw. Oh,
okay.
That solved his problems.
Yes.
Now
Now
the
I
big
think
problem.
Ben will be lucky to make the perpetual with 15 seconds.
I don't think so. I don't think so. If Ben makes his perpetual, I'm going to be super impressed. Oh, one move win. He missed G5. G5. Deflect the defender. Remove the defender.
Ah, very nice.
Vedanta could make it happen in his second try. Oh, close enough.
We have a lot of checks.
But the problem is the checks are not like the end of the world kind of checks. So I guess Vedanta is taking his time.
Good, he should. I mean,
Fair enough. But most of the time I see players play this like super fast.
okay, so this is. You definitely want to take some time on this.
Oh, wait. Fine. I was thinking King H4 is bad, but no, it's over. White just easily wins his king and pawn in game.
Come on, run to the corner, good stalemate.
Yep. I was hoping you'd play King H8. He went King
Yeah,
F8.
King H8 would have been a good trap.
I
It
know.
looked like he might have even pre-moved F7, so that could have caught him at the end.
Okay, guys. So good. So someone took down Coach Ben as well because of his long thought. I guess he got confused about that particular piece blunder. But good job, Vedanta. All right, so this is the game between Coach Anu and Anika. That's interesting. So what do we have? We have it's like a Grunfeld. Looks like it. Maybe you have one last game if you guys want to challenge. I think we're kind of towards the end of the stream. We're past 1 hour mark. If anyone has one last game, hold on. So I see some new people walking in, so I'm going to give a chance to someone who is new. Looks like Om Nangia is here. Om, you can challenge Coach Ben if you want to. I didn't see you playing. Om, Coach Ben's ID is Hazy13. Guys, when you challenge, I think you should challenge unrated games. I think that's fair. Om doesn't want to play. Seriously? You come to challenge the coach and you refuse to challenge the coach? Om, no. Disappointed. Okay. Let's see if anyone else wants to get one last game in. Probably a 3-minute game. Go for it. You can challenge.
Some bullet.
Vedanta, you cannot challenge. You've already played 2 games. Okay, Om has agreed to it. I don't know, but I don't know if the game has already started, guys. At this point, let me go back and check. Oh, well, there's no game started for Coach Ben yet. One last game. Anika and Coach Anu's game is pretty
Guys,
nice.
if you haven't already played a game, go ahead and challenge. You don't have to ask us.
Okay, so Super Rock Soccer Ryan is the one who got in. So
Okay.
Ryan is going in for the second attempt. Wait, who did he play the first game against? He played against
It
Ben.
was Ben.
Okay, that's right. Ooh, we got G4. He still did the fianchetto, but he went G4.
You just can't stop him.
And he wants to double it down now.
Yeah. So here, against the Grob, I always like to play really early H5 and just mess up.
What exactly is a Grab again? I'm never good with the
One
names.
G4.
1G4? Oh, even though
Yeah.
he technically started with 1H3 and then went G4.
So I believe this opening is now technically called the Creepy Crawly.
Oh,
Usually
wow.
followed up with A3B4.
Creepy Crawly.
Yeah, Michael
Wow.
Basman played it and invented it.
Interesting. Ooh. Okay, so we have 2 very, very different styles of play. I guess Ryan with a
Yes.
solid center control and kind of like development and castling, and Ben was a creepy crawly style. So let's see, let's see how this goes. In the meantime, I'm going to check Anika's game. And I will let you comment on it, Coach Henry.
Yes. Okay, so what do we have? Coach Anu is up in exchange. We have an outside pass pawn. This looks pretty good for Coach Anu, I would say.
Absolutely. It's funny that I didn't notice that she's up in exchange. I was like looking at everything else, like, oh,
Yeah.
what is going on? And I forgot about that. Thanks for pointing it out. So, okay, moving on. Let's see what let's go to this one then. Anika probably gave up an exchange in a blunder somewhere, but b6.
Yeah. So here, as we see, typical of the creepy crawly, white really doesn't want to castle either side because he's messed up his king everywhere.
Was it not possible to win a pawn with knight b6? Or Coach Ben doesn't want that?
He didn't see it because I didn't see it, so he didn't.
So there was a discovered attack going
Yes.
into that knight. But
Okay.
it still looks dangerous. If that queen on e7 was not there, we have a beautiful smothered checkmate already.
Yes.
I'm sure Coach Ben's thinking about that too. It's like, how do I get the queen out of the way?
So now, I mean,
Now he goes for the free pawn. Okay, fair enough. So Ryan started off with a very solid approach, but unfortunately now his position seems to be falling apart. He still has it's still a 1.5 minute time left in the game, so it should be pretty straightforward. By the way, this would be the last game that you guys can play. If you did not challenge the coach, I'm sorry about it. The stream started at 6 o'clock. We are doing it for an hour. This is the first week we have done it, so we did our best to accommodate all of you guys. Oh, Raghav wants to play. Raghav, I was calling for some new players to play. We got some players who played more than one game because some of you did not challenge on time. I'm sorry about it. We try to minimize the time when things are down. We don't want any downtime. We want to keep playing as many games as possible. Yes, we're going to have the challenge to coach every week at the same time, but we probably will play around with some format. I don't know, Coach Henry, if you felt like anything could be different.
I think this is a really good format, but I think the simul would also be fun. You could even do alternate weeks, because with the simul, everybody who wants to play will get to play.
Absolutely. I'm going to quickly go back and point out. Looks like Coach Anu won the game against Anika. So thank you for playing, Anika. Good game. And you're right, Coach Henry. I think we should consider the simul to probably get more students in. Anyways, this particular stream is mainly just for our students. So we want to mainly play and interact with our students. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we do the simul, you guys all have to show up early. You can't really jump in late as much.
A good thing. So some of them did come in later. So as yes, we're planning to do this for an hour. So there's a tournament at 7:30 today. It's perfect. You will not see a conflict from us. We want to do it for an hour. We have gone a little bit more than an hour now, but the last game is probably going on. Should end in like a minute or so. But that's the thing.
Okay, so Ben is much better, but has no time as usual.
And into 19 seconds. By the way, those who are talking about our CKQ, so Kings and Queens Blitz tournament, yes, that's right. That's the one we have every day at 7:30. Yes, you can certainly play that. We will not conflict with our own tournament. Don't worry about it. Oh, we can probably get a checkmate in. Can he?
This is a mate. You have 13 seconds.
Can he do it in 13 seconds? Can he? Let's see.
How much time we have for tournament?
Tournament starts at 7:30, so we have plenty of time. But Coach Ben has only 9 seconds, so.
Let me do.
I don't think it's going to happen. We gave back the piece too. Although we're still up 3 pawns.
Completely winning position, but no time.
Yep.
Unfortunate. But it's 11 seconds to this, so I see a possibility.
If Ben picks up the pace.
Oh, okay. That should be the end of it, I think. Oh wait, but he's gained a lot of
checks here. Yes, make random checks, Ben. Don't repeat the position. There we go.
Oh, he flagged.
Throw away your rook. Nice.
Nice comeback flag, Coach Ben. Ryan, come on. We asked what your strategy was, and his strategy was to flag, right?
Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, if you play somebody as slow as Coach Ben, they're very used to playing with 10 seconds. I think most of Ben's life has been spent with less than a minute on the clock in a chess game.
He's like Gushchuk. That's his style. Okay, so close. That's right, so close. This ended with 3 seconds for Coach Ben left on the clock. All right, so I guess that was good. It was fun. We had about 25 students who were here. Did Ayush beat Coach Ben? I don't think so. There was only one loss for Coach Ben, right? Who was that player? That was Vedanta, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Ben lost one game against Vedanta. Coach Robert, I think, had a couple of losses. One against Florina and one against who was the other one? I'm trying to remember. There was one more win for Neil. Yeah. Okay. So Florina and Neil are both New Jersey students, Coach Henry. So you're probably not aware of them. Yeah. Neil says it's me. Don't forget me. Okay. So I guess we can wrap it up. Thanks everyone for doing this. We will probably continue this on a regular basis and try to add and tweak this as we go. And you can always write to us saying, asking for suggestions. I know Sam was not able to play, unfortunately, but hopefully you will figure out how to challenge someone in chess.com. Coach Henry, any goodbye last words before we end the stream?
Yeah. Yeah, just thanks for watching, everybody. It was a lot of fun commentating, and see you guys next time.
Excellent. Thank you, Coach Henry. Bye, everyone.